My name is Emmanuel. I am the data analyst for the Influenza death project in the US. According to the data collected by the Center for Disease and Control in the US, over 600,000 people were recorded dead as a result of influenza between 2009 and 17. Let's look at the project motivation. The United States has an influenza season where more people than usual suffer from the flu. Some people, particularly those in vulnerable populations, develop serious complications and end up in the hospital. Hospitals and clinics need additional staff to adequately treat these extra patients. The medical staffing agency provides this temporary staff. So when we talk about the vulnerable populations, okay, so we mean people who are elderly, people who are from 65 years of age upward. Project objective. The project objective is to determine when the staff should be sent and in what numbers should they be sent to support each state. The project scope. The agency covers all hospitals in each of the 50 states of the United States, and the project will plan for the upcoming influenza season. Research hypothesis. If the state has higher population of 65 plus, that is 65 upward, then there is higher risk of the death. So let's delve into the presentation proper. Let's look at the data to see which population is affected by the flu. Moving on to the next slide. From here, this is showing the total number of influenza deaths across states between 2009 and 17 for age group 65 plus. And on the y-axis, you have the death count, and on the horizontal axis, you have the states. So this represents all the states in the US. And of course, this is showing the death count for each of the states. And as you can see from what the data is showing us, California state has the highest number of deaths. Moving on to the second chart. The second chart is telling us about the influenza deaths by age group between 2009 and 2017. Okay, so if we click on the first chart, the first chart is actually showing on the second chart. It is telling us the age group in the state of California that are affected by the influenza. And as you can see, from California being the highest in terms of the number of deaths, when you click on this, you have the following age group. And as you can see from age group 1 to 4, you can see there is low deaths until years from 55, but you have more deaths from 65 plus. So if you look at other states, you see another trend showing 65 plus age being the vulnerable in that state. If you over on another state, you see the same trend play around. So this basically shows that the people who are elderly are those who are affected by the influenza. So let's move on to the next slide to look at when which season does influenza actually start? So according to the first chart we have here, this is showing the yearly number of deaths across states between 2009 and 2017. This is the yearly death count. And of course, on the horizontal axis, you have the year from 2009 to 2017, according to the data presented by the CDC. And from the charts, you can see that California seems to be the highest over the year until 2016, when New York shoot up. You can see the increase from the New York, 53,000 deaths happened in the New York. And from the second chart is showing us the peak period for the influenza. So it is showing us the peak time, the peak month, where the influenza is most prevalent in the United States. And of course, this is telling us that between December 2009 and March 2017, so it's basically, the influenza is basically at the peak between December and March. So as you can see from this graph. So let's move on to the next slide. This is showing us the total number of influenza deaths per state for age group 65. And this is showing us the top 5 states with highest number of deaths for age group 65 between 2009 and 2017. And if I can zoom this forward, if I can zoom this a bit from here, the darker region is basically showing us, the darker blue basically showed the highest death. And from here, if you click on this, it's going to show California being the highest death. Going to New York being the second. Yes, this is New York, 44,000 deaths. On and on like that. If you click on Texas, it's going to give you the total deaths in Texas. And so let's move on to the recommendation. According to the data presented to us, three things were clearly shown from the data. So the data suggests that influenza peak season are December, January, February, and March. The data also showed that the vulnerable population are elderly people from age 65 and above. So these are the category of people that are affected by the influenza season. And the third thing the data is showing, it's showing the first 5 states affected, the top 5 states with highest influenza deaths between the period, which is California, Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Moving on to recommendation and conclusion. The objective of the project is to determine who to send staff to. So basically, the data has proven that the vulnerable age group of 65 plus upward are the most affected by the flu. So basically, staff should be sent to this vulnerable age group in each of these 5 states. Next step, I would like to make a suggestion. There should be creation of flu shot awareness from beginning of summer. Number 2, the flu shot should be made available between September and November, before winter period in December, because winter normally starts in the US in the month of December. So it would be nice for people to actually take flu shots between this period, between September and November, before the winter period actually starts by December. And lastly, we also need to start monitoring the hospitalization rates due to influenza by each state. I hope this insight is useful. If there is any question, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.